Deirdre Bose is here at Post 9 with a very special guest. Hey, Dee.
Hey, and Brian, hello. Thank you for being here in person.
Thank you for having me here.
I mean, $2 billion is a crazy number.
It's pretty crazy to think it all started by my roommate and I just inflating a few air mattresses.
Exactly. And here you are. But this piece of co-hosting, that's about unlocking more and better supply.
Yeah.
How does the demand piece of the picture look? I know on the last earnings call, you said that you were seeing signs of slowing demand from U.S. users. Are you confident that people are looking for more?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very, very confident over the long term that demand is going to remain very, very strong. We're very, very encouraged by the trends that we're seeing. And maybe just one thing to bring it back to co-host network. Demand is often driven by supply. We have billions of searches every year. We believe we have as many as 1.5 billion individual devices, searching for Airbnbs. And, the number of bookings we get is based on the great supply we have. And so we started thinking, well, how can we get more supply? And we reached out to a lot of prospective hosts. And what they told us is they really love the idea of being able to make money. Who doesn't like to do that, especially on the home they already pay for? But they don't have the time to host. So we thought, what if we could match people with extra time that don't have a home? If people have a home, they don't have extra time.
Right.
And that's what the co-host network is. It's 10,000 co-hosts that are the best hosts in Airbnb. They have an average rating of 4.86. And this is an alternative to, you might have heard, like these third-party property management companies.
Right.
Their average rating in Airbnb is 4.62. So I think this is a really great alternative to have the best hosts take care of your guests in your home.
Right, and a bit more of a personal touch versus
very,
the property
very personal.
management
That's what we're really trying to go, yeah.
So it's sort of this flywheel, right? And you said a few weeks ago that you've left the phase of perfecting the core, and you've alluded to a number of times this year, moving beyond that core. Yeah. Give us some hints. What would that look like?
Yeah, we are entering a new phase. Now, we'll never be done perfecting our service. That'll be something I'll be doing forever. But, before the pandemic, we were in hyper growth. Then we got to the pandemic, and we had to right-size the business. We were a break-even company that now does over $4 billion in trailing 12 months free cash flow. We really wanted to make sure we listened to the customers. We made over 400 upgrades and improvements over the last 2 years. So starting next year, what people should expect is each year we will launch 2 or 3 new businesses that I think could eventually generate over $1 billion in revenue per year. And you'll see a couple big ideas next year.
Is that still in travel? I mean, what does something look like beyond the core?
I think that we're going to start with travel.
Okay.
And we're going to move over time, year after year, a little bit away from the core. I mean, Amazon's a great analogy. Amazon started with books. The first thing he did after books wasn't AWS. It was DVDs and CDs when people bought those. And then they moved to other parts of retail, and then they moved to like soft goods, and then eventually moved to AWS. So starting with the core of travel and moving out.
AWS is a good example. That's been a really high margin move away from the core. Do you expect these to be high margin businesses or more capital intensive?
They're not going to be capital intensive, and they're all going to be probably a similar margin to the current business because we're probably going to have a pretty similar take rate. But, there's a lot of different categories we're looking at, and they're all going to have slightly different dynamics.
Okay, let's move on to the election because this cycle in Silicon Valley has been, divisive in a way that we haven't really seen before. Andreessen Horowitz, which backed Airbnb early on, has made little tech their most important election issue. Where do you come down?
I mean, ultimately, I'm on the side of entrepreneurs, and I think that it's really, really important for governments to be able to partner with tech. When I came to Silicon Valley, the word tech was like the dictionary definition for the word good. We were all making the world a better place. And then there was a swing away from that. And there was a swing towards the idea that these companies are like way too powerful and they need a lot more regulation oversight. And I think what we need to do is move towards a place of partnership where we're actually working with government officials to actually enable more business and more entrepreneurship to happen. So I think like sensible regulations are the best approach. That's how I'd...
Are you optimistic that we are moving back there?
I think we are, yeah. I think that we are moving towards... I think maybe when I came to Silicon Valley, maybe the world was a little Pollyannish. We were naive and thought like we can just put a platform in the hands of hundreds of millions of people, only good things would happen. But then I think there was a huge amount of scrutiny, and I think we were becoming a little bit myopic about all the wealth generation that was occurring, not just for tech founders and Silicon Valley investors, but for people all over the world. And we were able to show that so many people can benefit. I think this new AI revolution, for example, can lift up people all over the world.